Hello, lovely readers. Welcome back to the channel. Let's grab a cup of coffee or tea and whatever you want with your favorite mug and continue our reading in English journey today. And today's session, we want to talk about the fifth episode of reading The Happiness Trap. And if you haven't watched the previous episode, don't forget to watch it out. And guys, I can put the link below for you in the description area for watching it if you haven't watched it yet. So let's start our session with this question. What exactly is happiness? So let's think for a moment. In your opinion, what exactly is happiness? You may think having a lot of money or having peaceful moments or spending time with your family, your friends, or things like that. How about you? What do you think? Have you found your answer? If you haven't, that's all right. We are going to learn it together. And I want to tell you wonderful news. From now on, for the vocabularies that are really hard to understand, I have a really great PDF for you with some practices and also some examples that you can learn and get most of it. And I will upload every PDF weekly on a weekly basis in my Telegram channel. If you really like it, you can subscribe there as well to look at the PDFs. And also, today we want to learn how to create a life worth living. So, to answer to these two questions, we need to dive into the pages of book. So, what exactly is happiness? We all want it, we all crave it, we all strive for it. Even the Dalai Lama has said the very purpose of life is to seek happiness. But what exactly is this elusive thing we are looking for? The word happiness has two very different meanings. Usually, it refers to a feeling, a sense of pleasure, gladness, or gratification. We all enjoy happy feelings, so it's no surprise that we chase them. However, like all our other feelings, feelings of happiness don't last. No matter how hard we try to hold on to them, they slip away every time. And as we shall see, a life spent in pursuit of those feelings is, in the main, unsatisfying. In fact, the harder we pursue pleasurable feelings, the more we are likely to suffer from anxiety and depression. So, happiness is something that all of us wanted a lot. I mean, we crave it and we all strive for it. We try to get the happiness. You know, it's something very hard or elusive to get. So, the first meaning, it refers to a feeling, a sense of gladness means you are glad. So, you know that all of us enjoy uh, happy feelings. And so that's the result that we strive for them, we want to get it. But you know, the feelings and feelings of happiness don't last no matter how hard we try to get them, to hold on to them, they slip away every time. We talked about a sense of pleasure, a sense of feeling before. And guys, no matter how hard we try to do something, actually, we have the result here. If we use this structure when we want to talk about a contrast, no matter how hard we try to earn money, we can't make ends meet. پس وقتی میخوایم در مورد یک تضادی صحبت کنیم میتونیم از این عبارت استفاده کنیم. No matter how hard We try to earn money, contrast, we can't make ends meet. So, guys, you try so hard to get it, okay? And you see as a result that you're so anxious and depressed, you know? So, the harder we pursue pleasurable feelings, the more we are likely to suffer from. So, this is another structure we talked about before. So, the other meaning of the happiness is a rich, full, and meaningful life. When we take action on things that truly matter deep in our hearts, when we move in directions that we consider valuable and worthy, when we clarify what we stand for in life and act accordingly, our lives become rich and full and meaningful, and we experience a powerful sense of vitality. This is not some fleeting feeling. It is a profound sense of a life well lived. And although such a life will undoubtedly give us many pleasurable feelings, it will also give us uncomfortable ones such as sadness, fear, and anger. This is only to be expected. If we live a full life, we will feel the full range of human emotions. I love this part. The other meaning, it's a rich, full, and meaningful life. Means, guys, we have a purpose. It's a purposeful life. We know what we are looking for. Okay, so based on what we think would be really precious for us, we go forward, you know. So when you think that it is meaningful, we experience a powerful sense of vitality, means you feel alive. Okay, it's not a temporary feeling, it's not a fleeting feeling. It is a profound, means it is a really deep sense of life. Okay, so although when we want to talk about contrast, although such a life will undoubtedly give us many pleasurable feelings, it will also give us uncomfortable ones. Ones refers to feelings instead of repeating feelings, such as sadness, fear, and anger. So here we have a really important structure. If we live a full life, we will feel the full range of human emotions. Guys, this is the first type of conditional sentences that we use if plus simple present and also will plus infinitive when we want to talk about something that will happen in the future. So we talked about meaningful, yeah, means purposeful, means you have purpose in your life. We have a phrasal verb, take action on the things, means do something. And also we have fleeting. Fleeting, I told you, it's temporary. We talked about a sense of vitality. In the previous page, we learned a sense of gladness. Vitality here means you feel alive. And we talked about the first conditional sentence that we can use it. So if plus simple present, will plus infinitive to talk about something that will happen in the future. Let's continue. In this book, as you've probably guessed by now, we are far more interested in the second meaning of happiness than in the first. Of course, happy feelings are quite pleasant. We should certainly make the most of them when they present themselves. But if we try to have them all the time, we are doomed to failure. The reality is life involves pain. There's no getting away from it. As human beings, we are all faced with the fact that sooner or later we will grow infirm, get sick, and die. Sooner or later, we all will lose valued relationships through rejection, separation, or death. Sooner or later, we all will come face to face with a crisis, disappointment, and failure. This means that in one form or another, we are all going to experience painful thoughts and feelings. The good news is that although we can't avoid such pain, we can learn to handle it much better, to make room for it, rise above it, and create a life worth living. This book will show you how to do so. There are three parts to this process. I think that this part would be the starting point for understanding what this book wants to tell us. Actually, we want to work on the second meaning of it, yeah. Although the actually pleasant feelings of that is not undermined, but we want to talk about what we want to talk about. This that guys, life is full of pain, is full of unpleasant moments, okay, and we cannot really escape from it. I think we learned, unfortunately, to escape from the unpleasant moments. And here we want to learn that we cannot avoid such pain. We can learn to handle it much better, to make room for it and rise above it. Okay, so when you understand that you cannot escape from your unpleasant moments and feelings, so when you embrace it, when you accept it, that we have it, and then you want to know how you can deal with it. And here we want to learn it together. So let's see how we can understand to create a life worth living. So here we have one structure far more interested, far more. So when we want to compare something, we use more plus adjective, more interested, more expensive, more beautiful. When we want to make a strong comparison, we use far, far more beautiful, far more expensive. So it's a strong comparison. And guys, we have make the most of means you use it in a way that actually you want to get all the advantage of it, you know. So and here we have a type 0 conditional, but if we try to have them all the time, we are doomed to failure. Guys, we use this type when we want to talk about something that we know 100% would happen, something that is fact. Okay, so you are sure about this. We use type 0 conditional. By reading books, we can see conditional sentences and we can learn how to use them in our speaking or writing. And if you see all the pages we read, um, we see a lot of sentences in present simple, guys. So when we want to talk about things that are generally true, we use present simple. Now, in part one, you will learn how you create and get stuck in the happiness trap. This is an essential first step, so please don't skip it. You can't escape the trap if you don't know how it works. In part two, rather than trying to avoid or eliminate painful thoughts and feelings, you will learn how to fundamentally transform your relationship with them. You will learn how to experience painful thoughts and feelings in a new way that will lessen their impact, drain away their power, and dramatically decrease their influence over your life. Finally, in part three, instead of chasing happy thoughts and feelings, you will focus on creating a rich and meaningful life. This will give rise to a sense of vitality and fulfillment that is both deeply satisfying and long lasting. So, we learn how to create a rich and meaningful life in three different parts, as you see. Okay, so first of all, it's important to understand what is a trap, how we can create it and get stuck in that trap. So it's important to know it. And the second part, we want to embrace our painful thoughts and feelings. Okay, and instead of chasing happy thoughts and feelings in part three, we want to focus on creating a rich and meaningful life. Okay, we don't want to follow and chase the feelings we considered as happy. We want to focus on our life, on our purposes in life. Okay, so, guys, here when we say get stuck, it means that we have this phrase in different ways. For example, I get stuck in traffic means you stay there, you cannot move. Okay, get stuck. So, get stuck in happiness trap means you cannot move from this trap. Okay, and fulfillment is a really important noun in this book because we want to talk about something that is far important, far more important than um, happiness or I mean happy moments. Okay, fulfillment means something that you get, something that you ticked for yourself. The journey ahead. This book is like a trip through a foreign country. Much will seem strange and new. Other things will seem familiar, yet somehow subtly different. Now, guys, we have a journey ahead of us. This book is like a trip through a foreign country. Much will seem strange and new, other things will seem familiar, yet somehow totally different. At times you may feel challenged or confronted, at other times excited or amused. Take your time on this journey. Instead of rushing ahead, savor it fully. Stop when you find something stimulating or unusual. Explore it in depth and learn as much as you can. To create a life worth living is a major undertaking, so please take the time to appreciate it. Guys, here we have some instructions how to embark our journey. Guys, how we can go on this trip. It is important to know that we have some familiar things and we have some unfamiliar things that are strange. So we need to take our time. We need to spend a lot of time in this book. It's a really important first step. And the feelings would be varied, would be different. But it's important that you don't rush, you savor it fully. It means you get all the advantage of it. You try to get a lot of things from it. So here we use yet when we want to talk about contrasts. پس برای گفتن یه تضاد یا نتیجه غیر منتظره ما از yet استفاده میکنیم. Okay? It has a similar meaning with face. For example, we say face with some problems. We can say confront with some problems. Okay, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Are you ready to embark on a journey of self development? If yes, let's watch the next episode. Next episode is next episode. We want to start the book in a really great way to know how we can understand the happiness trap. So, the first part of the book is called How You Set the Happiness Trap. So, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to like and also subscribe the channel, and please share it to your friends that love books. Thank you. I will see you next session. Goodbye.